Hello, we are a family of four who've packed up our lives from beautiful Birmingham and moved to sunny Zanzibar. We hope to find out if we can live our lives on one acre. Good morning, welcome to Ali's Acre. This morning we're going to collect the most important resource on the farm, soil. This morning's soil is freshly brewed, coming out of cow's backside. Let's go. Take the spade, take my bag, let's go. Aha, our first pile, let's go. This is our farm. You can see our water tower and the red of our compost. And we're just heading south here to that far coconut tree. So we found the cows just over my right shoulder. We're gonna go and hopefully fill up, and on the way, Babu's bike is here. The owner of the cows will just say hello and yeah, see if he wants a tip or not. Let's find out. And if you look at these muhogo plants, cassava, look how big they are because they sleep near the cows. I've spoken to Babu, he's got no problem with us taking the poo. Maybe we can trade some wood with him later if he needs it. I really love these cows, they're so beautiful. These are the local variety. They don't produce so much milk, just a little, like a couple of litres if they're in the cycle of birth. They'll produce around 50-60 kilos, which is not much, of meat at the end of their cycle. And they cost around $150, $125 per cow. The real expense comes in feeding these guys. You have to move them around every day, a lot of maintenance. Now off they go to the fields to graze. Oh, one of them has a mask on. It's not because they're applying to COVID legislation. It's so they don't eat other people's crops on the way to the field that they're going to graze in, just to let you know. Oh dear, that cow's tied himself right up. Okay, thank God he got free. Now let's check the poo. So if we lift it and we find that there's loads of activity on there, there's beetles and ants and lots of different insects eating it, it means that poo is worth eating, and it also means the soil there is good. So, as we can see lots of bugs, the poo is good and the soil here is good. So let's bag it up and proceed to make some amazing compost. Thanks to Baba for allowing us to do it. To take some bolea, we've got a fresh bag, like 20 kilos. I'll carry it back to the farm now. Thanks to the cows. Big thanks to them. Yeah, and hopefully we'll turn it into compost today. Okay, made it back with a fresh bag of hot cow poop. Now here are some compost piles we made earlier. You might be thinking, what's the point of compost? But basically compost contains three main components. Green, which is basically green leaves. Brown, which is brown leaves, which are rich in carbon. And poop, which contains bacteria. So the green contains nitrogen, the brown contains carbon, and the poop contains bacteria. So all these funny looking guys, they're all going around eating our carbon and nitrogen. What we're trying to do is grow the beneficial microorganisms and harvest their poop. And also, if you can follow this, harvest the predators of them, their poop. Because they contain a lot of minerals in themselves, and the predators that eat those bacteria, they poop the initial bacteria, and their poop is very, very nutritious. So this big guy here, he's eating the first bacteria. Now the first bacteria contain lots of nutrition. So that obviously, that big bacteria's poop is super nutritious to the plant and very, very bioavailable. Simples. So this is our compost system. We have 5 piles here. I'm thinking about squeezing another pile in there, or perhaps over here. But really, I should just start somewhere else. Okay, I'll start somewhere else. But first, I'm just going to quickly change my t-shirt because, yeah, got a bit pooped out. Right, so this is our main site now, these 10 meters. We're going to hopefully make it in this corner. I'll do a time lapse. It's a big job and we've got a lot to do today. So yeah, let's get cracking. Oh, just before we start, I've got to introduce someone. He's a very intelligent guy. He's from Morogoro. He's from the Maasai tribe. Timoteo, vipi hali? This is Timoteo. Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless. He said, Mungu God, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
God bless. Timoteo's going to be helping me today.
Jesus say Jesus big name.
God bless Jesus.
Yeah.
Amen, brother. Okay, so we're kind of ready to go. This is our green. This is our brown. And that's our poop. We might need another bag of poop. We also need some food from the kitchen. And we also need some wood shavings. So we'll get all that and we'll get underway. The compost has to be 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. It never is unless you've got a form, a square form. We don't have a form at the moment. We will do. So our compost will be like a pyramid triangle shape, which is not what you want. You want a square. That's the fastest, quickest way to turn this matter into soil, good soil, compost, in 21 days. So as a pyramid, so it might take a bit longer. Cool. Layers are building up. Green, brown, you can see the poop there. And we carry on higher. Whoa, what a lovely breeze. What a lovely breeze. Right, okay, so I have got another problem with the bricklayers. So I've taken a brick from the compost for 2 minutes. Let's see. There's a stone missing. Can you see it? Oh my God. Looks like someone's teeth is missing. But apparently I've ordered it and told me, okay, here's a missing stone, but I found it. Here it is. But it's broken. Oh God. Dramas. So I just need to chill the compost or find someone to bring it or do something. Let me sort this stone out, then I'll get back on the compost. See ya. These are the stones that we're missing. Now these are going at the top of the houses. If you look, they go here. So hot air obviously rises. Yes.
Once it rises, the crosswind takes it away and we have a lovely cool room.
And then if there's a cross breeze between this stone and this stone, then it should evacuate most of the air. One of the main reasons why we're using this stone is because it's very, very cooling. So between the cross ventilation and the stones themselves, we should have very cool rooms. And of course, we'll have a fan on the top beam. So that's our cooling system explained. It's still mango season, and every morning the boys feast on mangoes. It's a good life. Freshy. Okay, piece of mango. Okay, go back to work. Blessing. What better breakfast is that? Right, as soon as I stop, I'm gonna get my tea. And the skin, although it's edible, I don't always eat it. It goes in the compost, which goes in the compost. And this water is from 75 meters deep, so it's very, very nice. Fresh, let's go. Yes, fresh ginger tea. Okay, so I'm nearly done on this. It's getting quite high. I've got the food after all those delays. I've got the food. Now what I want to do is I want to put this EM on the food. Now if this is smell-o-vision, if you smell this food, it's a little rotten, yeah? Because we put it in there, it's the heat, 2 days, whatever, it's a little rotten. Now that gives a bad smell. And then later maggots will come and it stinks, yeah? And it's actually dangerous for health. But with this magical product called EM, yeah, effective microorganisms, it's basically a concentrated dose of aerobic respiring bacteria. So like good bacteria, basically. So if you like loads of good bacteria, they'll outcompete the anaerobic bacteria, and the smell goes away instantly. It's incredible. It's like a miracle. This is a good product. They sell it in England. They sell it in a few places now. It's from Japan. This guy in Japan invented it. Now loads of farms all over the world are making it. But basically, good bacteria in a bottle. Look, put some of that in. Instantly, smell is gone. Whoa! Effective microorganisms. It's the new thing. Mm-hmm. So we've made it a little higher than 1 meter. It's up to my waist because we haven't put the water in yet. This is the effective microorganisms we're putting in, and then we'll come back later and finish off with water and cover it. So this will at least start the process, and then soon enough, maybe it'll rain, or maybe we'll just put water on it. And there we have our compost. So 1 meter high, 1 meter in length roughly. Got green, brown and poop, got food in the middle, got effective microorganisms, and that's how you make good soil. Okay, compost is done. Let's have a quick site tour. So this is the new color of the sand. It's brown and it looks like cement, but yeah, it's okay. So they finished the kitchen. You'll be interested to know they finished ish. So they finished the roof. So yeah, worktop, cooker, worktops, fridge, drain water drain straight into the agroforestry. Yeah, looking good. What else I want to get accomplished today and must get accomplished, put oil on this and varnish this because they're getting a bit dirty. You can see a footprint there already. So I must finish this ASAP now. Okay, thank you. Boys are working fast, eh? Yes, Mangushi. Look, they filled in the cavity.
Our lead builder's just said something to me, but I have no idea what he said. My life at the minute is a giant game of Pictionary. It's fun though.
Okay, so I've just given the stairs a quick coat with linseed oil, which is the only oil we have here on the island. But yeah, does the job. It's a good first coat, and now I'll hit clear varnish. I'm just waiting for someone to bring it from the shop. So you can see it looks much darker than it did before, which is a nice look. This is what it looked like before. And yeah, and now it's much darker. It looks much like the kitchen gazebo. Okay, so while the paint's on hold until we wait for it, the varnish, let's carry on with prepping for tomorrow's compost. Because the game right now is, look, this is the state of the garden. We've got to make our beds for gardening. We got to plant us in tropic agroforestry, and all of this needs compost. So right now, for the next few weeks, it's all about prepping the soil, making the compost, prepping the soil. So let's get prepping. Let's chop the wood. Let's chop all our green, separate our browns, so it dries up in the sun. Yeah, let's prep. So there's 2 weeks left till my mum's coming, and everything was on track. But what's stunted me is this floor. So kitchen walls are ready. Can have a good kitchen. But I need to find a special machine, a whacker plate, to knock these stones down. And I'm looking everywhere, but the ones I'm looking for, they're not available. So I really need to find someone with a whacker plate. If I find someone with a whacker plate, I can get the tiles done, and then we'll meet our 2-week deadline. So I don't really want construction when my mum comes. I'm going to chill with her nicely. Okay, so hopefully I'll find a whacker plate by next week and I'll let you guys know. Hopefully. So hopefully we meet our 2-week deadline for this kitchen. Stairs, varnish, gardens are all looking good. I'm going to take you guys on a tour of a brilliant recycling place in Jambiani, a different area. My friend called Sasha, she's there, and she's running that place, and they make beautiful products. So we've ordered bins and recycling bags and different stuff from them, and pillows. So yeah, I'll take you on tour of that. That's a really cool way to deal with trash. And cool. I'm just in my friend Sasha's factory. She built all these amazing bins, all from recycled cement bags.
Okay, we are here. We're using a lot of takataka, like a 7 bag, kite, everything, box of milk, rope of fishing that we are using in this company, like to keep in this finic of dustbin. And that one we use like a basket. Inside of the basket, we put box of milk, 7 bag, and the rope here.
Look how beautiful these items are. They're selling hotels all over Zanzibar and they're made purely from recycled materials. Well done, Sasha. That's it for this week, guys. A final word from our assistant editor in chief, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching this episode of Ali Zeka. Hope you join in next time, and hopefully we're in time for my grandmother's arrival coming here. And yeah, tune in next time. See ya.